Kathleen Kennedy's actually trying to give some credit to Bob Iger for trying. We saw this popped up in the news yesterday, which I think is funny. Kathleen Kennedy is trying to get Bob Iger an Oscar, an honorary Oscar. And I don't think it's being received well by a lot of people. Academy members cringe as Star Wars boss Kathleen Kennedy lobbies for Bob Iger to receive an honorary Oscar. AMPAS branches see the conflict in awarding Disney CEO who presides over an Oscars broadcast partner, ABC. In Star Wars, the Force is a mystical energy field that can be harnessed into supernatural powers by a chosen few. In Hollywood, it's called leverage. Kathleen Kennedy, president of Star Wars creator Lucasfilm, certainly knows how to use the Force, specifically within the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. The producer exec has been ardently lobbying members of the group to obtain an honorary Oscar for her boss, Disney chief Bob Iger. 4 insiders with knowledge of the matter told Variety.
She's probably trying to do this because she's happy that Bob Iger never fired her for her terrible job with Lucasfilm. Number 2, these people literally probably just sit around in some weird bubble, patting each other on the back, thinking that they're God's gift to Hollywood and Earth itself. They have no real pulse on the people or what is actually going on in their fan base, or how people actually feel about them. Anytime someone says something negative to these people, they're like, well, it's just a chud or a troll or it's white supremacy or whatever. They just label it and move on. They really enjoy sniffing each other's farts and armpits. It is laughable. This is a joke. I can't believe that she actually spent time out of her day other than destroying IPs such as Willow, Indiana Jones, and Star Wars to step out of that destruction zone to say, hey, we're going to get you an honorary Oscar. For what? You've done absolutely nothing, Bob Iger. Oh, and you've got, I believe, you've got a brand new animation coming out that's set to bomb as well. Is that a Disney product?
Yeah, it's Pixar.
Yeah, and so, you know, this is unbelievably stupid. But yeah, go right ahead. Keep patting yourselves on the back. Give each other, 5-knuckle shuffles behind the desk and, enjoy your life.
Bob Iger's the guy that buys things.
Yeah,
that's what his legacy will be. He bought Pixar, he bought Lucasfilm, he bought Marvel. He ran during COVID because he was afraid of what was going to happen, and he didn't want his legacy tarnished. He never gave up his office, put Bob Chapek in charge, the freaking guy, and then blamed him for all of Disney's troubles. Came back when like the COVID lockdowns were done. And was like, I'm going to take over because Disney sucks, and I'm going to be the new savior again. He even bought Fox.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what Bob Iger's done. Now, apparently, Bob Iger had no knowledge of this, according to 2 people familiar with the process, apparently. He had no idea that Kathleen Kennedy was asking to get a potential honorary Oscar for him. I'm sure he had no idea whatsoever. You believe that?
No. I bet they were sitting around a meeting one day and he's like, I bet it'd be kind of cool to have an Oscar. And she's like, I'll do something nice for good old Bob. He's giving me a blank check to do whatever I want. So she made the call. I wonder if she started it with fade in. Fade in. My favorite Kathleen Kennedy video.
Fade in.
How do you read that on a teleprompter?
Honestly, I think it was supposed to be a
cue.
No, I think it was like the way it was presented. Obviously, it looked retarded when you just randomly see that.
Didn't they take it down? I think they did.
That video? Anyway. Well, It was getting fucking ratioed.
Yeah.
I know that. I don't know if they actually took it down or not, but I do think it was supposed to be like a tongue-in-cheek thing, a bunch of like fucking filmmakers and blah, blah, blah. But either way, it looked retarded. Like I do think they were supposed to read it because they were talking about like the industry and the business, and it was supposed to be. I wouldn't say like inside joke because it wasn't inside joke, but I think it's like that's my view of it years later with full context. But however, without context, looks fucking retarded. Still does.
Fade in.
Fade in.